All right, head coach Tony Ersland. Purdue just got a big win. Crazy comeback, man. Take me about the roller coaster emotion throughout the match.
Yeah, well, roller coaster's right. You know, we come out strong. Ben Thornton get a nice pin for us, and then followed with Ersland getting a good win. And then we kind of lost some momentum in the middle there. I really wasn't very happy with how our middleweights competed. And then we got it going again. Even though Morrissey didn't win, he wrestled a very tough opponent. You know, tough. I mean, he just kept scrapping and fighting for things, and it kind of got us back into it. Got the bench into it, and Tanner Line did what he's supposed to do, and then Bruner with the big win, and you know. Heavyweight, kind of what we expected. So just happy that they rallied. You know, we had kind of lost the momentum through the middleweights, and for them to come back and really fight and scratch and claw for a good win here tonight, you know, it makes me proud of these guys, especially as we head into Big Tens.
Yeah, tell me about kind of weathering those middleweights there. What were you saying to him on the bench? You know, anything different from during the year?
Yeah, I just told him we got to get our offense going more, or at least we got to contest every point harder. That's where I felt like 49, 57, 65, we kind of didn't contest everything as hard as we could, and we need to do a better job of that. You know, Big Tens, you're going to have to contest everything, fight for everything, no easy points, and we did a better job of that on the back half from 74 on.
Tell me about Bruner's win and what that does for him heading into Big Tens.
Yeah, Bruner, he's a true freshman, so he's just getting better all the time. You know, he's learning as he goes, and he's a good competitor. He doesn't let things ruffle him, or the opponent doesn't change his mindset. He goes and he does what he does, and so he's really rounding into form. And I think you're gonna see even the best out of him yet at Big Tens.
How do you think he's avoided hitting that freshman wall? You know, I asked him about it. Kind of a lot of guys, their states are already over. How do you think he avoided that?
I just think he understands you can't get too high, you can't get too low. You know, we'll bring him right back to earth tonight, even though he's going to be feeling really good about this win. And he's just got to understand, hey, we got to go back and get better again. We still made mistakes, and there's places we can get better. And he's been good at that, even when he's had some tough matches. He didn't get too low. He understands there's a process, and he's got to correct some things. So we'll keep him right there and just keep trying to get better.
You mentioned kind of not getting too high or too low. Before the match, you know, you guys were both warming up in the same room, and you know, Bono and Reeder, very, very high energy, and you guys were kind of, you know, I didn't hear a lot out of you, and you know, I was kind of wondering maybe you guys going to come out slow, but it kind of paid off for you in the end. So just tell me about kind of that mindset.
Yeah, you know, for me, this time of year especially, these guys understand what they should be doing to get, you know, match ready. They understand their tactics. They're in shape. They have their weight under control. So for me, you know, unless I feel like they need it, I'm not going to jump in. You got your routine, you got your mindset. Just take care of it and get yourself where you need to be. If I see something going on maybe I don't like, then yeah, we're gonna take action and correct it and try to get them in a better frame. But I felt like, you know, they were taking care of their business, and you know, some guys don't need to be wound up as high. You know, some guys need to almost be, you know, keep it a little lower, a little cooler. So I try to let them take care of that prior to a dual meet.
And just a couple more things. What does this win do for you guys heading into Big Tens? Kind of does this change your expectations at all, getting a big win against a ranked opponent on the road?
I don't know if it changes my expectations, because I expect a lot. You know, we have high expectations here. Our standards are very high. We understand there's a process here. You know, like I said, it's, you know, middle of my third year, so it does take some patience. But my expectations remain very high, and like I said, I expect these guys to show up Monday and be ready to get better. But certainly a good win over a ranked team on the road, you know, should excite them and allow them to put some good energy coming back early on Monday.
And last thing, what's it going to take for you guys to accomplish your goals for these last few weeks of the season?
We got to qualify as many guys as we can for nationals and get some guys on the podium. You know, those are our goals and our standard, and we think we have some guys who can do that. So we've got to have a very productive 2 weeks going into Big Tens and make sure we continue to get better and not hit a lull.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Coach. Big win on the road, hostile environment over SDSU.
Thank you.